Currently, in Australia, there are approximately 400 new cases of spinal cord injuries every year, costing the healthcare system $2 billion annually. These injuries affect patients greatly, leading to symptoms such as loss of movement and sensation, loss of bowel and bladder control, changes in sexual functions, and exaggerated spasms, to name a few. Unfortunately, there is no current treatment to reverse the damage that occurs following an SCI. Rather, current treatment focuses largely on preventing further injury and empowering people to return to active and productive life. This is typically achieved through immediate medical attention occurring at the scene where spinal boards and rigid neck collars are used for stabilization. Surgery is usually then undertaken at the hospital to remove fragments of bone, foreign objects, herniated discs, or fractured vertebrae in order to decompress and stabilize the spinal cord. Ongoing care then involves the prevention of secondary problems that may arise, such as deconditioning, muscle contractures, and respiratory infections.
To begin, the pathophysiology of spinal cord injury can be divided into two phases, the primary and the secondary phase. Primary injury phase. Nerve cells in the axons are damaged as a result of forces such as compression, contusion, acute stretch, and laceration, such as those experienced in injuries. Therefore, the outcomes of the primary injury phase include mechanical injury, disrupted vasculature, neurogenic shock, inflammation, alterations in iron and neurotransmitter levels.
The secondary phase involves numerous destructive pathological processes ultimately causing substantial cellular dysfunction and death, as well as producing toxic metabolites. As the axons are damaged, the transmission of information is impaired, thereby affecting neurotransmitters, specifically glutamate release, causing excitotoxicity. Alongside alterations in ion chemostasis and lipid peroxidation in the affected site, these disturbances cause further damage by activating a subsequent cascade of harmful events.
The neurological damage obtained from the insult can increase in the healing phase. This mechanism begins in the following day of SCI and can span over years. Neutrophils, macrophages, lymphocytes, reactive astrocytes, Schwann cells, meningeal fibroblasts, and microglia invasion play a role in assisting the progression of this phase. The formation of scars resulting from this pathomechanism creates barriers to assist cellular and molecular regeneration.
Hypothermia is a state in which the body's mechanisms for temperature regulations is overwhelmed in the face of a cold pressor, which can be accidental or intentional in the case of therapeutic hypothermia.
In fact, several experimental and clinical studies confirm the neuroprotective effects of therapeutic hypothermia during ischemic injury after circulatory arrest and during surgical repair of an aortic aneurysm.